This latest dust-up over the budget crisis began with Senator Rory Respicio's published remarks that the pay cuts the administration imposed on itself last year have been reversed. Not true, says administration spokesman Troy Torres.
We don't appreciate that that Senator Respicio came out saying that, falsely saying that we took a pay cut and then we rolled it back, especially when we feel it every 2 weeks. We did not roll that pay cut back. It's ongoing and it hasn't ceased yet.
Senator Respicio explains that his assertion that the cuts were reversed is based on documents provided by the administration itself.
In one of my responses, I talked about the cut that the governor, lieutenant governor, and staffers have claimed to have received, but yet when you go to their own staffing pattern, and this is a document that they produced by themselves, and based on concerns raised to me by members of the public, it's still showing the governor at that salary he's receiving by law.
The document is the issue, says Respicio. This document, the fiscal 2012 third quarter staffing chart, which shows no change in the salaries of administration officials and also shows a salary of $82,000 for a chief of staff in the name of George Bamba, the former chief of staff, as well as a salary being paid to the current chief of staff, Frank Arreola.
If George Bamba is there and he's being listed as a chief of staff, then why do we also have Frank Arreola being listed as chief of staff? So it just shows that what they're reporting certainly is not translating to the reality, or the reality doesn't match the reporting.
PNC News contacted George Bamba on the phone, and he told us that he has not received any salary from GovGuam since he left the Camacho administration. He said the only reason why his name was carried over on the staffing chart is because he exercised his leave option so that his long-term disability benefits would continue while he transitioned to the retirement fund's insurance plan. Bamba, however, did say that his name should have been removed from the staffing pattern last year once that transition was complete.
Do you think it's sloppiness, or do you think it's something else?
No, well, they've been in administration for a little over 2 years now, and I think you can only claim sloppiness during the honeymoon phase, and I think we're well past that.
Torres responds that the staffing document Senator Respicio referred to is not a cash spending document, and it does not reflect the actual cuts or salaries paid to administration staff members, which, Torres again says, is his point. The administration has made the sacrifice, and, he suggests, perhaps lawmakers should do the same.
In our branch of government, the leaders took the initiative and volunteered to cut their own pay to show, an example, to set an example that they were going to make personal sacrifices before asking other people to make sacrifices. And they felt that that was the right thing to do. And over the past couple of years, while it seems that everybody's taken a pay cut from either the revocation of the hay or the freeze on increments, the only government of Guam employees who've received a pay raise are senators in the last 2 years.
Not necessary for senators to take pay cuts.
Well, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is people like to focus on the legislature, but rarely give the legislature any credit for what we've done in the past. If you recall, many years ago, we took a $1,100 a month cut for 9 months, whereas no other elected official or any other branch of government has done the same. And so if the administration is proposing or saying they're doing this, but then the staffing patterns doesn't reflect that, how do we know that they're really making these savings?
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.
I know.